coming to education, how's your experience been compared to how the infamous education of India is, right?
So again, I would have to disagree with the standard idea. So the thing is, I think if you're not going to the top 20 schools in the US, and top 20 मतलब ऐसे भी नहीं कि I'm just not talking about the Ivy Leagues, I mean top 20, maybe 25, you can stretch it to 25. And I'm also talking about just computer science here, not management, not anything else. I think it's again pretty flat. So you would probably not, like बहुत लोग जाते हैं with the expectation of the American education system, which is what we see in MIT OpenCourseWare, EDX, ये सब जो classrooms में होते थे. But it's really not. Number one, the thing is कि first of all, like classroom education is very different from tech. में तो tech is so ever evolving. Some Indian YouTuber will always have the edge on tech.
Correct.
Right. तो वो एक gap तो है कि जो industry में चाहिए वो तो कोई भी नहीं पढ़ा पाएगा, because it's tech is so मतलब rapidly changing कि वो classroom का infrastructure, उसका course बनाना, उसका grading करना, that is difficult. So I think that is a global issue. ठीक है, वो कहीं भी होगा. But secondly कि जो theory पढ़ा रहे हैं वो भी अच्छे से पढ़ा रहे हैं कि नहीं. I don't think ASU has like a very good मतलब ये faculty भी हो या जो भी हो, मतलब it's not, हाँ faculty मतलब it's mostly the faculties, it's incumbent on the faculty to teach, and also the course structure. So it's not the best, and also people don't really care. At least I don't care, and I know most people, like 8 out of 10 people don't care, because essentially we're going for the opportunity to work in the US. Nobody is going to study about, I don't know, theory of computation. You can probably just do a free course on EDX, right? तो ऐसे पढ़ने तो कोई नहीं जाता ना. So that way I think कि ASU is a little chill, at least for my use case, because I do not want to like go so hard on theory, and I do not want to go too hard on like academia. So ASU is like a little chill. I think it understands कि अच्छा लोग आ रहे हैं job लेने के लिए and stuff. तो like the balance is kind of chill in the sense that you, because the thing is कि after going for masters, it's essentially from day one you're looking for jobs. Okay. So it gives you that space, because if you're like burdened with a lot of like your coursework, then how would you do the other thing?
Right. So
but to answer your question, no, it's probably I would rate it a 5 out of 10 or a 4 out of 10. The education in ASU, and I'm solely talking about computer science. मतलब बाकी ऐसा हो सकता है कि कहीं पे, and the thing is some courses are more like classroom heavy. For example, I don't know कि let's say business, right? Like business भी I don't know. But computer science तो एकदम ही नहीं. Computer science is very application based, right? So मतलब who would you rather have in your organization? Let's say you're doing a startup. Who would you rather have? Like somebody who's graduated from, let's say, a decent US school with a lot of like coursework, or somebody who has probably done his own project, मतलब full stack कर रखा है. So मतलब वही वाला scene है.
So मतलब one thing I noticed was towards the end of my BTech degree was there were certain subjects which were heavily focused on getting jobs, right? And since you're saying that it is mostly job focused, does that mean there are also curriculums in your current degree that includes courses which are very specific to getting jobs?
Probably 2 out of 20-30. मतलब 1-2 courses होंगे जिसमें I think there is one course cloud computing, which is pretty good, like which is one of the more relevant. So obviously in a spectrum there will be some courses which are relevant, but that number is like very low. I would say कि एक cloud computing का है, and then there is I think multimedia web based something like that, and then there is database implementation system, DBMSI.
And aptitude?
No aptitude. No aptitude.
They just expect you to know everything.
Yeah,
तो मिल ही गया.
मतलब कोई aptitude के लिए specific कुछ, yes, मतलब we are supposed to do 10 subjects, right. So there is no like credit assigned for aptitude. I would think कि वो इसमें होगा like business schools में, people who are going for MSBA, because their interview is also right. MSBA for any business analyst position or data science position, they generally ask aptitude a lot. So yeah, that is there. But for tech jobs, it's 90% DSA for entry level jobs.
Okay.
I think in the US, India में भी वैसा ही है mostly, but in the US तो mostly it's standard. 90% of your energy should go towards DSA, but there are no ऐसे particular courses towards DSA, which is something that would probably make a lot of sense कि इसके लिए करना ही पड़ रहा है तो might as well do a credit. There is only one subject which I took, Foundations of Algorithms.
Okay.
But it's too theoretical in the sense that वो algorithm का proof में घुस जाता है, which nobody cares. Like nobody in the tech industry cares about it. So nobody is gonna ask in an interview कि इसका by induction proof करके दिखाओ. Right. And even the algorithms are very like there are probably 2-3 algorithms which इसमें काम आते हैं अपने ग्राफ वगैरह में, अपने नॉर्मल DSA में. But other than that, even the algorithms are kind of I wouldn't say outdated, but they're not relevant. हाँ, relevant नहीं है इसमें. अपने कोई interviews में कुछ काम नहीं आएगा. So you'll have to do a whole other prep for that.
So coming from a BTech degree background from India, you went to US, right, to do a masters. So did you face any kind of gap after such a shift? And do you have any suggestions for someone who's been trying to, or at least prepping up for US degrees in computer science?
Not really. मतलब in the sense that the degree is pretty chill, at least in ASU. बाकी जगह मतलब I would say कि IVs में थोड़ा hard होता है. So you might, if you're not coming, because बहुत लोग ऐसे होते हैं ना कि BTech EC से let's say they're going towards MSCS. So there you might have to do some like pre-preparation. For example, object-oriented programming हो गया और data structures algorithm, something like that, to kind of catch on to the degree. But I think for our coursework it won't be required, but it will be required for your interview application. Again, like if you want to become a software developer, you'll anyway have to do this. So that is like, for example, people who are coming in fall, right? Now would be a good time, which is something that I am doing. I went in spring and I can't do an internship this summer, right? I'll have to do an internship next summer along with the fall guys.
Okay.
So now is like a good time to brush up object-oriented programming and then DSA, probably a bit of operating systems or DBMSI, probably a bit of it, but like 90% DSA वो करके आना चाहिए, because once you go there you'll have like everything at once, right? Your on-campus applications, your coursework, just the hassle of settling in, एक महीना तो लग ही जाता है. So now would be a good time to brush up on those skills.
So when did you start prepping up for internship? How many months were you in when you thought that okay, this is the time when I should start thinking about my internships?
No, ये अभी है मतलब. Basically, I have started right now, probably a week back. Now the problem is, whoever is coming in fall, they haven't even reached the campus, so it doesn't really click them that अच्छा campus आने से पहले ही prep करके रखना है.